you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I got somebody Facebook user. I'm just asking him his
Okay.
name.
So they'll have to connect this the Facebook thing. तो अब नाम आना start हो जाता है. Let's talk in English. Like,
Yeah, that will be better. This guy show.
oh wait, hold on. What we can do is it's on Facebook, right? Just go over here. Let's refresh. There you go.
Yeah.
It's
Hello.
Tushar.
It's Tushar. Okay. Okay, here you go. Tushar.
Yeah, and now you do this since we're live.
Okay.
Always use @everyone only in live. Don't use it aggressively
Okay.
every day either. Use it when you're live.
Okay, got it. Understood. Fair point. Nobody has come today, I guess. I think it's the wrong time. I feel 12 o'clock.
It is a wrong time.
It is a wrong time.
We're live right now, by the way. It is a wrong time, right?
Yeah.
So
What
everyone
should
is
we-
usually live around like 9:30 Indian time.
9:30 in PM. AM.
PM.
PM. Okay,
Yeah.
so we should have. Okay, I think that will be the.
Yeah, because everyone is a working professional, right? So it's kind of very difficult to
true.
go live for them.
Yeah,
at this
true.
time.
But I guess even US will be up.
That
by
is why
then, right?
9:30 is the best time.
9:30.
Yep. Everyone from Europe, except for Australia,
Yeah, Australia.
everyone
is-
will
yeah.
be there.
Australia, yeah, Australia and Japan. Yeah,
Yeah.
the rest all will be there.
Yep.
We'll wait for a few minutes. I mean, generally.
We can always talk like this, right?
Yeah, no
people,
problem.
people enjoy candid discussion.
Right.
Maybe you can probably get in Bo as well.
Yeah, Bo is busy and on his bed right now. So,
Hey, Bo.
This is Nani's bed. So.
Hey, Bo. He's like, you don't exist anymore.
His bed is very important for him.
Okay.
Okay, is anybody else here? I don't think so. Nope, nobody is there.
Yeah, but I think again, let's just continue discussion, right?
Yeah.
So, Tushar, what I think we have already spoken about it. Like, but what made you get started with Vidboard? You know, like, and what's the vision? Why should someone invest at such an early stage versus just using Synthesia or DID for an example?
See, when we started Bitboard, our basic idea was to reduce the time of a user from spending about an hour and a half in creating presentations to just under a few minutes. And why we feel you should invest in a company like us is our technology is far more, I would say, unique and different. Because if, for example, you want to create an avatar, a custom avatar, say in any of our what do you call in any of our competitors' platform, it usually takes about 7 to 10 days for an avatar to get generated, and it costs upwards of $3,000 to $5,000 per avatar. In our case, we thought that let us not be so expensive because our technology is a little different. So we thought, why not we use a photograph and make that photograph talk, speak in a way that people are able to relate to it as if they are themselves speaking. So that's when Bitboard came into being, and reason was personal. I personally have my background is in the edtech space, and edtech is a big use case here in this kind of a field. Creating presenter-led content was a humongous and an extremely difficult exercise for me. I ran that edtech company, and it's running even today. But it's difficult. It gets difficult to even create, I would say, lectures uh, non-stop, and you have to stand in front of a green screen and do all kinds of things, which does take a lot of time and effort. And during the pandemic, when the videos skyrocketed, it became extremely difficult for me as an entrepreneur to create those videos at scale. That's how Bitboard came into being. I was expecting a Zoom call. This is like swing the Avengers assembly. Okay, I guess that's Tushar.
So generally, kind of like really like the whole product, right? So now if we're talking about Vidboard as a product, how does the product actually evolves, right? And why would someone like end up using this, for an example, and how easy is it to generally make this? So, for example, here is a dashboard. I mean, I hope everyone is able to see the dashboard over here right now. So, if we just talk about like getting started, right? Let's say I am someone who doesn't understand technology, but I want to use a tech like this for myself to
Yes.
begin with.
Yes.
And let's say that I want to kind of like train my own avatar. So, can you help me like create like my version of it or your version of it right now?
Okay. See,
And how do I do
it
that?
depends on what kind of a plan you have. The plans are in such a way that uh, if you buy a plan, say plan C, plan D, plan E
Why
on
why why
Multistreaming.
are the plans so very expensive generally? Can you explain why this the entire AI training
Yeah.
is still it's affordable, but now it is still a little expensive as compared to the other technologies out there?
Oh yes, because
What's the reason behind that?
the GPUs itself costs a lot of money. I mean, if you
Okay, so I
ask
think
me,
that's something that
yeah,
people will have to
people need to
understand that
understand. Yeah.
it's quite expensive to train AI. It's not easy to do that. And at the same time, again, we're going to be starting up some use cases of this as well. We'll
Yeah.
share and we'll start building it. But try to understand that to have this as your picture
And
and then
even
make this
enlarge it,
picture
by the way.
speak at
Yes,
the
speak.
same
Yeah,
time,
it's quite
it costs
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
money.
money,
Right
right?
now itself, our expense is upwards of $4,000, $5,000 a month. It's not like a normal CPU. I mean, Amazon Web Services cost a lot of money.
Yep.
So that's why we need to. That's why the prices are such. But if you compare it with our competitors, again, it's quite low. And reason is because we want you guys to help us grow, and that is why we launched an LTD, and that's how we do it. And when it comes to any avatar or front facing avatar, what happens is uh, the user has to upload a photograph which is in the dimensions that we request that user to bring. You can't have an avatar looking on the right and we ask the avatar to speak, in a language. But that's unfortunately not possible. And what we want from the user is a proper front facing passport kind of photograph, which then can be animated in, and that avatar can speak in, say, hundreds of languages within a few minutes. Usually it takes about 2 to 3 minutes for an avatar to get trained, but then right now we have kept it manual. Say for example, you upload a photograph and the photograph is comes to our on our dashboard. We will first see it, review it, and then once we give the green signal that the avatar, the photograph is fine, we will press the create button and the avatar gets generated. That generally gets generated within a matter of 2 minutes approximately, and then the avatar gets made, and then you can use that avatar for various purposes. So this is how it is. I'll do the, the. So now that you see that Udit has created this avatar, I'll make sure that the avatar background color also changes to, say, something in red, because I like the color red. Okay, so the script here, I'm going to say, hi, welcome to Whitboard. Today, Udit and I are having a chat on the future of video generation. So now, generally, English, United States has got the most language, most voices. So we generally pick that up. So if we select Eric, now Eric is going to speak this, and once we click confirm, this avatar will speak
So
in the
let's
Eric's
say this is
voice.
now done. Let's
It's
get
all right.
started with
Okay,
preview
okay.
video.
Preview video, you will not see the avatar talking because again it's GPU
Okay,
compute time.
got it.
So we don't want the compute time to keep being, getting extended. So we have mentioned that in the preview avatar, we will hear the avatar speak, but you will not
You'll
hear
not see
the
the
avatar
links.
lip syncing.
Yeah,
That's
got
an
it.
industry standard. It's not like something we are doing it on our own.
Hopefully, the GPU prices reduces in the
Yeah,
future.
I'm assuming because I was reading a couple of articles recently
I think
that
since there's a fierce competition, I think the prices will reduce. Hopefully, Nvidia reduces the
I
prices.
think there is. I think Tushar would have an answer. Launching All right. Oh, 10 people. Cool, cool. All right. I guess there is. Can we use for Hindi and Punjabi? Yes, you can use for Hindi and Punjabi. Can we use transparent background for our avatar picture? Yes, that's coming in June. Already there are captions. We will allow. Okay, that's Tushar. I guess that's why I'm not able to see Tushar's name here.
Yes, you can add substitutes. It's
Yeah.
already
Is
available.
it possible
I
to
think we
add
should probably just
subtitles?
render
Yeah, it's
and
already rendering. It's going to take a couple of minutes.
got it.
Avatar videos can be monetized. That's Tushar, I guess, who's answering. And the last question: would you add play pause button to play script voice? I guess that was a question that was asked by one of our users. Yes, that's something that we are planning to do. Reason being, it is causing a lot of issues for our people who are creating long content. They just want, the question is that once we say, for example, uh, insert the insert the voice here. Just let me give you an example. We say hi, uh, how are you, and let's assume that this is a long 500 character sentence. Now we select English, we select, say, Christopher. Now what the user is saying is, which is absolutely correct, is the fact that you have to listen to the whole thing,
No, I
and
got
then
it.
if you can't pause
I
it.
think that makes complete sense
Yeah,
to have a
yeah,
pause
so we
over
are going to
here.
have a pause button. That's
Mhm.
something that's on the cards, and once
No, but I
that
think
gets
these are
done,
great feedbacks, right?
this, yeah, true.
As you guys are coming in, all the pitch grounders, all the users of Bitboard right now coming in and using the product and giving the suggestions. So that's how the company would get to know about what's required, what's not required. And I think we are kind of like delivering on all of those things that have been asked by the users. So
Exactly.
just give us some time, make your request, and if it's logical, then definitely that will get added
Yeah,
as well.
exactly. So yeah, I mean, I guess that that question is, there is a problem with the UI. We will handle it. Don't worry. I think you have mentioned it even in a personal message as well. That, don't worry, it will be done. That's a small thing. Let me see whether the video has been made or not. The video is ready. Okay, can people see this video?
Yes, we'll have to just change the screen. Just a moment. So we're just gonna switch the screen, guys. Just a moment.
Yeah, that one. Yes.
So here is a video that it came out. So we are watching it along with you. Let's see.
Hi. Welcome to VidBoard. Today, Udit and I are having a chat on the future of video generation.
Awesome. I think one of the things that you guys might have noticed that the rendering time has improved big time in the last 1 month. Earlier, it used to take approximately about like 30 minutes to render the same video. But now, as you saw, we clicked on the play button, the generate video button, and I think in a matter of just 2 minutes, the video got generated. So over a period of time, you would also see that the overall video generation is going to be a lot faster. We are currently, like I said, we're also in talks with investors to raise capital. Once that happens, we'll probably try to see how we can possibly create the video in real time. This is all eventually going to be possible, but it will take time.
Time, yeah.
These are all research and development. This is something that doesn't exist, right? We are not using some random API to do all of these things like what you see with OpenAI, where all of the companies are just using OpenAI nowadays with generative AI. You click a button, boom, you have the text and you have the things ready. So that's not possible when you're building up technology because it's a lot of research, it's a lot of development time that generally takes. And I think that's where we are. We are moving in the right direction. There's some amazing demand. There's hundreds of users have already signed up for Vidboard in the last 1 week or so, and more feedbacks are coming in. You guys are loving the product at the same time. We're getting great feedbacks on the product. Just keep sharing those feedbacks. Just let us know what you want, what you don't
Yeah.
want, and the entire Vidboard team will continuously keep on pushing that every single day. Everyone is working extremely hard for all of you, and at the same time, I think there's going to be something amazing and challenging that we are starting from 1st of June, which is the Vidboard challenge, where we'll be creating like tens of new videos every single day. We'll be creating a YouTube channel and we'll be creating a media channel from zero, basically. So you guys can participate. If you're going to be a user, you can participate in that particular challenge. We will be pushing up like a ton of videos every single day, and we'll show you live in terms of how you can really monetize it. And hopefully the vertical
Yeah, vertical should be. I mean, I yesterday you can see our group, the Facebook group. The vertical reels is already in testing. We should be out by next week, but wait, it'll come. Don't worry about that. And with regard to Udit's comment on the fact that it gets done quickly, now there are two versions that we are providing, and this will be the last comment that I'll be making. Then we'll have to break. When it comes to the fact that why does it take such a long? Sometimes some people say that why does it take 20 minutes to create a video? Now there are two possibilities here. If you want a SD quality video, it gets done within matter of 2-3 minutes. But if you want a HD video for good things to do a proper job, these things take time. That's why we have got
it's basically research, right?
yeah,
It's basically research that right now video AI as a technology is in research phase at the moment. It's kind of like how GPT-3 came out, let's say 2 years ago, where all of you were amazed when it just coughed out two sentences of word, basically, right? We all were amazed with just those two sentences, that oh my god, that it can generate like a 2 sentence ads and everything in a minute. But today, after 2 years, it's able to write the entire blog post. It's able to write pieces of code. It can solve bugs. It can scrape. It can summarize video. So AI in general takes time, right? It takes a lot of training. You have to basically feed the machine that this is what you want, this is what you are expecting, and on the basis of that, the machine starts analyzing, right? That takes time.
Yeah.
And then once that analysis is done, you then have to start understanding that if something takes X time, how can we do it in Y time?
Y time, true.
So it just takes time. Because all of these are in research stage, and we're using and we're building all of these technologies. We're not building a product, we're building a technology. So also understand the difference between them, right? So technology is something like OpenAI. So we're building something like OpenAI, but with videos. That's what we're trying to do for all of you over here. So there's going to be a lot of things, and even if you look at their change log, you would see that a year ago, the avatars. I think we should probably share, right? The avatars look pretty crazy. It looked so basic, but now the avatars have started looking like actually a real human. Let me just share the.
Sure.
So let us share this page as well, so that you guys will understand. So if you see the change log, as you can see over here, this is where it all started from the bottom.
From bottom, yeah.
See this. This is how the first version of Avatar is. I'm pretty sure none of this would have purchased, right? No one would have purchased. This looks like an alien.
Yeah, and this is Tushar's alien photo. He looks very handsome, but this doesn't look like that. But he was not blinking in this. So
yeah, but you can see
experimenting.
You can see, right? Like right from December to like in 6 months, there was a great transition. And as you can see, from here, it started looking more human. And now this has started looking even more human,
with
right?
Teeth, just show the last one.
So teeth, check this out. So this version and this version is both done in AI, but it took almost 2 years to get this stage. And remember that Vidboard is completely bootstrapped, right? So hasn't been like a crazy round of funds that have been raised and just like dumped in. So it has been a lot of hard work by the team. And so far, like Vidboard entire team has been like putting in their own money into the project. Even right now, they're putting in their own money into the project. But you guys are coming in and supporting this project. It's incredible.
Important. Thank you.
And we'll be like grateful for you to just go out there and spread the word about Vidboard. So this way, more people can benefit from technologies like this. And businesses who are not able to take advantage of videos right now, they would be able to do that, because the future of marketing is video. If you're not going to be putting yourself out there every single day in the form of video, it's going to be very difficult for you to like really stand out and build a brand, because people want to see your pictures today. People want to see you talking today, right? If you again see the roadmap, this is what we are building up right now. A lot of this. There has been like 42, I think, updates. 42, I think.
42 days ahead of schedule. We have updated
posted
already. This has already happened in June. This is happening as we speak. This will be released in June. This happened in May.
So
all
I think someone had also asked when can we add our own voice. So this is already under development right now.
Yeah.
This is going to be coming. Also remember that by January, you will be able to also clone your own voice. Now, the advantage of that is you can also start your own podcast. So generate all your contents, let's say either inside ChatGPT or there will be something inside Vidboard. Just generate those text and put it up
Roadmap is
inside.
not visible, he's saying. So
Okay, hold on.
just a second, guys. So
Just a
everything you have
moment.
to
Let
add
us
is
change the screen. Sorry about that, guys.
Trello.
So as you can see over here right now, that here is the entire roadmap. It's there in the website as well, by the way. You just need to go to the footer and you'll be able to see the roadmap. So this part is already done. Here we are currently working on this, where the images that you upload automatically get enhanced, so that now
You
when
can
you
drag and make it
yeah,
bigger.
you can make it bigger, and then your lips basically and your eyes are gonna look even more realistic. Because the problem right now, what's happening is that a lot of users generally have like low quality images, or they have very small images that they're trying to upload. Now the problem with that is that AI cannot figure out, because AI generally requires a lot of data. So when you provide a very high quality image,
Yes.
it can understand your picture very well. But if you're going to upload a small image, that's the problem. And generally what's happening is right now is that a lot of people do not really have like a good high quality picture of themselves. We're all like business people, right? We don't have time to take pictures, and most of our pictures are with our family, believe it or not, right?
With
We barely
background,
have with the
with
background,
trees, with
yeah.
dogs. So I mean, you won't believe. A few days back, somebody uploaded a picture with where he was doing like this. If you can see me on my screen, he was doing like this, and he clicked a picture. Now, our algorithm is not able to understand
I think any algorithm will not even bother to understand
what.
that, because again, it's not a productive image, right? So this is where now when the images are uploaded, now what's going to happen is that very soon, uh, Vidboard's AI will automatically enhance and make the image 300% larger. Now, once that happens, what's going to happen is it will understand your eyes, it will understand your entire face in a much better way, and it can train the entire UI in a much more efficient way. And once that has been executed, you would see that the output of the video is going to be
Much
of a much higher quality.
Yes, true.
So even if you upload like a regular image of, let's say, 1024 by 1024, it will automatically enhance it to like 4K size, and then it will train it on the 4K, and that will produce a much higher result for your video. So that means the video going to look a lot more realistic at that point of stage. Now, the
And
biggest advantage of video over any other tools is that it is the only software in the world that can train your avatar using a picture. Any other competitors or any other players right now, the couple of other players right now in the market, they require you to upload a lot of your front facing videos. And that's the problem. People are not comfortable in front of videos. So that makes it very difficult
And
for
it's
you to
expensive.
train. It's definitely expensive, but
$5,000.
I think
Yeah.
beyond the price point, the challenge is again, I have to sit in front of camera and record.
Yeah.
That itself is a challenge. And if you're trying to solve that problem,
Yeah, exactly.
you're asking us to do that work, which I'm not comfortable with.
Correct.
And that's the problem, right? This is where Vidboard is the only technology as of now that we are aware of. By the way, let's just clarify. We aren't aware of any other software in the world that can train your own avatar by yourself using a picture right now. There could be someone building it, we don't know. There could be something out there, we don't know. We tried looking for it, we couldn't find it. And that's why we are saying and claiming that as of now, as per our knowledge, Vidboard is the only tool that can train your entire picture and convert it into video. And again, this is just a start, right? Eventually, we are also pushing like half body.
Yeah, half body is important.
So
Just
half body, so there will be like hand movements and things like that that will make it like more realistic. Again, it will take time, right?
Yeah.
Then eventually, I think in next 1 year, we'll probably do like a full body avatar as well.
Yeah, full body, but that's where we will be using SDKs to create.
Yeah, correct.
hand
Again, that will
movement and all
that will take time, right?
Yeah.
All of those things
See,
will
one
take
more.
time.
Just wanted to tell you one thing before we conclude. It's not. See, it's AI research here, right? So, like in AI research, you have to collaborate with like-minded universities. So, some of our competitors who are quite big, they have collaborated with the likes of UCL London for creating more realistic avatars. So all those things are Also in our
Mm-hmm.
pipeline, of course we have not mentioned it, but then obviously we can't mention everything, on Trello. There are certain things that we need to do it in a step by step way.
And also,
So
I think there are
yeah,
certain things that you don't want to disclose to your competitors as well, right? That this is what you're working on, this is the technology that you're using, this is how you're doing it. That's something that no company will share because it's the process that makes the difference. And
yeah,
you can have a software, but you cannot understand the process unless and until
yeah,
you have
process is
actually,
extremely very
yeah.
very, so we take pride in our process, and Tushar is a genius when it comes to creating processes and applying them into real life solutions. So yeah, so if you have any questions, do drop me an email at ashwin@vidbo.ai, and I'll be happy to answer. And we will have another session on Friday, but at a much better time, I guess. Like Udit has mentioned that we should have it in the night, say 9:30
So we'll be
India time.
having like a very proper structured webinar coming up very soon. This is just a
Yeah,
glimpse for you guys.
and tomorrow is the
We'll be
podcast,
diving
right?
in. We'll be diving
Okay,
in into everything.
okay.
We'll be showing you a step by step, and again we'll start the Whitboard challenge very soon, where we'll be creating a live media in front of you from zero, from grounds, and we'll grow it. Right? We'll grow it, and we'll start making money out of it. So we'll be doing it live in front of you in terms of how to really do it, how to scale it, how to build things. Everything would be out there in public, and we will be building it right in front of you guys so that you can follow along and you can do it. All you have to do is just invest about half an hour a day into growing your business. That's all you have to do. As long as you can do that, I think you will be ahead by 99.9% people in the
And
world.
just to say that half an hour is also something that we want to reduce once we have
No, half
NCP
an hour for more videos. I'm not
for
saying
more
one.
videos. Okay, for no, for, okay, for more videos.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm talking about how to scale up, right? I'm not talking about one
creating.
video.
Right,
What I'm
got it,
talking
got it,
about
got
is
it,
how
got
do
it.
we publish like 7, 8, 10 videos? Because there was a thesis that came out on TikTok about someone I think posted about TikTok that TikTok is a quantity game. It's not just a
Yeah,
quality game. If you're gonna focus on quality, you're not gonna survive, and that's where YouTube is heading towards. That's where Instagram is heading towards because we as humans have started consuming so much more videos because of TikTok, because of Reels in general.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We want to consume more and more and more information in the shortest period of time, and video will
It's the
remain the
only solution.
number
Yeah,
one way to educate, communicate with people today, right? You look at every big creator out there, they are doing videos. Every major creator, everyone who has made it big today is because of videos, right? There are very few players who have made it big based on text, and I think those are generally like book authors.
yeah.
They are the only ones who have made it big, right? If you see someone just writing a piece of blog post and making it big, then that's probably 0.0001% of the world, right? Which is hardly about maybe 100, 200 people. That's
Yeah,
it.
true, true.
And these are the people who started back 15, 20 years ago. So it's very difficult to make it today. And if you want to be a blogger today, chances of you succeeding is zero because people are not going to go over there. People are going to go on ChatGPT and look for information.
Yeah, why
Or
would
they'll
they
probably
come to
use
you?
Bard to look for information. And ChatGPT has just released one more integration with Bing now where they are cutting off their ties with Google. They're no longer going to use Google API. They're going to use Bing API. So it's more information for you at your fingertips. So now information is just like just a couple of lines away now, right? We are moving towards that direction, and that's where we are trying to take Vidbo towards down the road as well, that you just write something and eventually the video would be
Yeah,
possibly
yeah,
created,
exactly. I mean,
right?
the if you just, I mean, the idea is to put in a good
Basically to
amount of
create
information.
ChatGPT for video.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping that in the next 4 to 5 years we become a, I would say, Canva plus AI plus video, everything put together, and people like you who have invested a small amount of money will go a long way for us to grow. And of course, like the deal says, it's a lifetime deal. So you know what it means.
Do
You're
check
more
out.
smarter than we are
Perfect.
in
Yeah.
this
So do
case,
check out
right?
pageground.com
Yeah,
slash product slash
yeah,
video with board, and you would be getting it right away.
yeah.
Do grab it. It's an amazing deal. And if you've grabbed it, stay tuned. There's a lot of updates, but more importantly, the challenge that's going to come in. And come into the challenge, and I think you will pretty much end up getting your money back that you have paid in the form of these returns that is going to come by every single month. Like imagine you are on a vacation and you keep getting paid $500, and you're about to make a payment with you're out with your family, you're about to make a payment, and that's when your ads payment hit your bank account, and you're like, woohoo, I've just made like $500. That's fun, you know. That has happened to me once. Like I remember, like I was out for a dinner with my family, and I got a dividend for one of the stocks at the same time. Right, I was about to make the payment, and I saw a notification, and I was like, okay, my dinner for tonight is free, right?
Covered.
My dinner for tonight has gotten free.
True.
So it was just amazing, you know. No, I think it was not dinner; it was lunch.
Okay.
So the dividend came in at around like 1 or 2 p.m.
Okay.
So it was lunch.
Right,
Now I
right,
remember.
yeah, right.
So boom, you know. So I think that's what we all want, to have some side income, and also the expenses are going up. So again, it's a great product. We're gonna be doing quite a lot of things, and more importantly, we want all of you guys to grow with this technology at the same time. So and yeah, we have first mover advantage, and the thing with Bitboard is it's not easy to make. That's one more thing that I wanted to conclude with is, if you think it's just, I know there's a lot of people, some people in the community think that, oh, after 1 month there's going to be like a ton of products like this popping up. It's not easy to train video. It's easy to train text, right? Because there have been open source, but video training is very, very, very difficult. And you will see a lot of companies coming out after 10 years, not right now, or maybe after 6 7 years, but not right now. It's, for example, these guys started 2.5 years ago, and now they're launching the product. Imagine 2.5 years of just training. How many more companies do you see spending 2.5 years just to train and then come out? Not many, right? So unless and until Vidboard becomes that API like ChatGPT, where they give the API and other companies build on top of it, then you will see a lot of companies popping out. Otherwise, you will not see a lot of companies popping out in this particular space, because of the amount of money it takes for the research and development, and at the same time the server cost that will be initiated to all of these trainings, right? That's where we are. So that's what we would like to conclude with. Check out, we'll keep posted. Until then, have a great one, everyone.
Take care. Bye bye.